This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 7th of August. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay pretty dry for a while. Heat levels come down this weekend, and we're still watching Tropical Storm Debbie off to the east. Let's begin with the upper air pattern. This kind of tells the story. Flow pattern about 18,000 feet off the ground across the country. You can see we have a heat ridge to the west that's nosing in here today. That's the reason it's pretty hot. And we have Debbie off to the east, the mid-latitude westerlies, the jet stream to the north. There's the visible satellite view. You can see the swirl. There's Tropical Storm Debbie just off the coast of the Carolinas, off the South Atlantic coast of the United States. And we know a little feature dropping in from the north with some clouds over western Tennessee, parts of northeast Arkansas, southwest Missouri. And that feature's got a few cumulus clouds over the northwestern part of the state. And if you look really carefully on this map, this is the radar composite, you'll see a couple of very small specks out there, a couple of very tiny showers. We have one near Graysville, northwest of Birmingham. We're live here at 2:40. And we have one a little below Oak Grove and one in Tuscaloosa County around Lakeview. And that's it. 99% of the state is dry, and that's pretty much going to be the case for several days. And the big story, of course, it's the heat. But hey, this is August 7th. It should be hot on August the 7th. If you're new here, this is not unusual. Everybody in the 90s, although Center barely above 89, they've got 90. Cullman, 91. Birmingham, Huntsville, 94. 97 for Montgomery and Mobile. And again, this is kind of a confusing map. This is the heat index, the counties in orange. Some counties are in a heat index, some counties are not. But understand, it's hot everywhere. And again, the technical definition of this is where the heat index might hit 105, which is a composite product of temperature and humidity, but whatever. We all know it's hot. Off to the east, we have flash flood watches in effect for parts of the Carolinas, Virginia, Maryland, and that is with Tropical Storm Debbie. Check the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have a marginal risk over eastern North Carolina for the possibility of maybe a brief isolated tornado with Debbie. Got a risk of severe storms out across the nation's midsection. Tomorrow, again, the chance of a few severe storms in association with Debbie, parts of North Carolina and Virginia. And on day 3, got a marginal risk, same thing, that's with Debbie, for New Jersey and some of the adjacent states. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, and obviously the big numbers are from North Carolina north into New York with Tropical Storm Debbie. But for Alabama, just not a lot. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week, and most of the state will be dry. So in the tropics, here's the big picture. And listen, I'm telling you, if you take out Debbie, it is remarkably quiet for the 7th of August. We have that little tropical wave that is in the southwest Caribbean, and the Hurricane Center is now saying it ain't going to happen. The chance of that thing developing is 0%. For the next 7 days, so we can take that off the board. And again, it's just a very calm look out there. We all know at some point it's going to break loose, but it's certainly not happening right now. Concerning Debbie, the center about 55 miles east-southeast of Charleston in the Atlantic, drifting to the northeast at 3 miles per hour. That's it. It's just spinning its wheels. And again, you can see the idea is that this comes back inland tomorrow around Myrtle Beach, and then the upper winds finally pick this thing up. By Friday night, it will be near the Pennsylvania-New York state line. And by the time the weekend gets here, it's going to be in eastern Canada. And by Monday morning of next week, in the cold waters of the North Atlantic is a post-tropical system. And obviously a lot of rain for the eastern seaboard there and points inland with Debbie. This is the rain over the course of the next 3 days. But model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Heat ridge to the west. We have Debbie to the east. pretty good little vortex around Duluth, Minnesota, and that trough is going to help to push down a cooler air mass, and that same trough is going to pick up Debbie and take it out. But for us, the day will be sunny and hot with highs mostly in the middle 90s tomorrow. Debbie hanging around the Carolinas. This is Friday. Debbie is over Pennsylvania. And again, we're a front comes in here. And could there be a shower with that front? Yes, but the chance of any one spot getting wet is only 10% or less. And when the odds are that low, we typically just don't mention it. Friday's high will be in the middle 90s. And on Saturday, we'll have that air mass change. And understand you're not going to need to go get jackets and sweaters here. The high Saturday is still going to be close to 90, but the humidity value should come way down. The dew points come down. This is the precipitable water. And where you see the shades of orange and yellow, that's the tropical moisture. The shades of green and blue, that's the dry continental air. And really, last couple of GFS runs have shunted some of the really, really dry air a little north of here. But still, we think highs for the weekend around 90. Will probably be in the 60s by Sunday morning. This is Sunday. So Sunday and Saturday should be very nice. Lower humidity, a bit cooler at night, highs around 90. We can handle that. Let's go to next week. Monday looks dry with low 90s. This is Tuesday. We're dry with mid-90s. And a week from today, Wednesday the 14th, got a weak northwest flow aloft. And again, maybe a batch of showers north of the state. But again, things look dry. We just don't see much of a chance of rain for the next 7 days here. And again, highs should be in the low to mid-90s. Let's keep going. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, August 17th. Again, we have the higher heights, the core of the heat a little west of here, a trough a little east of here. And again, just not much rain. Could there be a few isolated showers? Yes, we'll mention isolated showers and storms toward the end of next week, but nothing especially widespread. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European Ensemble. And just not a lot. This is between now and the 22nd of August, and you're looking for the green line on that map, and you can see it flat lines for the next 7 days, meaning no rain. Comes up a little bit in 10 to 15 days, but just not much. The mean is under 1 inch. So again, things look pretty dry here for the next 15 days. We'll check temperatures coming off the NBM. This is the National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Your number might be a bit different, but you get the idea. 94 tomorrow, 93 Friday. Highs around 90 for the weekend. We've got upper 60s on Sunday, but models have trended a little warmer here the last couple of runs. But still, the weekend looks pretty pleasant, and the next week, low to mid-90s with lows mostly in the 70s. And hey, hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day guidance from CPC, and you can see that once again with a ridge nearby, temperatures will likely be a little above average if this all works out. All right, so that's going to do it this afternoon. Don't forget we have a book signing in Greene County on Saturday. We're going to be at the Young Community Center on Greensboro Street. At 9 o'clock, I'll do a little miniature storm spotting session. We do not have enough storm spotters in West Alabama. A little miniature storm spotting session, some severe weather safety. Then at 9:30, we'll go into the book signing, where we'll have the Benny and Chipper series for kids, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared. All you can do is pray. That's the book about April 27, 2011, the generational tornado outbreak here. Weathering Life, My Story, all these cool shirts, hats. We have tons of fun at these things. So, hey, Utah, Greene County, anywhere in West Alabama, Sumter, Pickens, y'all come see us. Tuscaloosa County, come down. Again, that's going to be at the Young Community Center on Greensboro Street in Utah, Saturday. The miniature spotting session at 9. At 9:30, the book signing begins. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.